Okay, what's happening next? Haha. A life on board Anaconda didn't seem so bad. The food was delicious, at least. There was no boring old deck swabbing or patching of the mainsail to be done, and Miranda seemed perfectly friendly, too. What do you think about Miranda? Do we think that she's friendly, really, or is something else going on? It's interesting, isn't it? Seems to be friendly. Let's see what happens. Maybe Echo could learn a few things about being a sky pirate from her while she was here. And to be fair, Miranda is helping her, but I wonder if there's something else going on. I don't know. I don't know, Grace. What do you think? She and Gilbert finished off their cake, and Gilbert lapped up the last of the custard from Echo's bowl with his long tongue. Echo stifled a yawn. Do you know what stifling a yawn is? Well, it's when you're going to yawn, when you go, and you just kind of, you don't have like a full yawn. She was suddenly bone tired from her almost sleepless night on the Thunder Shark's ship, and Miranda's suggestion of a nap seemed like a good idea. She pulled off her boots and flung her knapsack on the end of the bed. It spilled open, shedding jelly beans all over the covers. Her spyglass and the pocket watch all tumbled out too. Echo sighed and started to gather up the items. She put a jelly bean in her mouth and tossed one to Gilbert, then idly took the pocket watch in her hand. It read 11:10, but that wasn't right. It was way past noon by now. It had obviously wound down. If only Echo had her clockwork tools with her. She turned it slowly in her hands. That's odd. She frowned at the little clock. As she turned it to the left, the hands turned with her movement, so they were still pointing towards the bow of the ship. She turned it to the right, and the clock's hands turned again, continuing to point in the same direction. That's strange. It sounds like a compass, not like a watch. What do you think? Gilbert cocked one sleepy eye at the watch. There's something strange about this watch, Gilbert, said Echo. I don't think it's supposed to tell the time at all. Gilbert sniffed it suspiciously. Echo tilted it from side to side. Whichever way she turned it, the hands continued to point to the ship's bow. I think, said Echo, excitement coloring her voice, it's a compass in disguise. But why would there have been a compass hidden with the map? Oh, I've got an idea. Maybe the compass points to where they're going with the map. Surely any sky pirate worth their salt would have one of their own. It was a puzzle. Echo turned the compass over in her hands. The outer case was tarnished with age. She spat on her sleeve and rubbed the casing. There's something engraved on here, she said. But Echo had, or not Echo, she is Echo, but Gilbert had fallen asleep on her pillow. Echo pulled off her breeches and got into bed too, the pocket watch still clasped in her hand. But despite her exhaustion, she couldn't sleep. The compass niggled at her. It was important somehow. She could feel it, but she just didn't know. She sat up and rubbed it again with the corner of her bedspread. The tarnish was fading and an engraved picture was emerging. But of what? She held it up to the light and gasped. For carved on the silver was a dragon breathing fire and perched on a mountain of treasure. It's a clue, Echo thought to herself. It's part of the map, and old Gus doesn't have it. She clasped the compass to her chest. Old Gus might have a head start, but she had the second part of the map, if only she could work out what she was supposed to do with it. That's the end of that chapter. Let's read the first line of chapter 20. Eventually, Echo drifted off into a deep sleep, waking early next morning to find they had left the warm climes of Aqua Libra and were sailing above the dense forests punctuated by brilliant blue lakes. We will find out more next time. Good night, Baba.